that would have been an interesting moment. Oh yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so thank you for... I guess I'm getting at this turn now.
So hey, we're back from our little outing, doing a little thrift store.
Just got back, having a couple drinks, just
yeah,
relaxing a bit. Yeah,
have a little soda, cool down a little bit on this nice warm Winnipeg weather that we're having right now. It's rare and far between, so enjoy it while we got it.
And we kind of did pretty decent today. Found some,
I'd say I'm happy with today's pickups.
Yeah.
I didn't spend too much money and got quite a few things, so I'm pretty happy with it. And some's going to be for trade, some's going to be for keep. Some I've just been looking for freaking ever. So I'm pretty happy. I'm definitely happy with what we got.
Oh yeah.
So we'll just
start off.
Yeah, we'll just rifle through this and go with it. You take first round.
First couple here, just some PS2 and I guess one PS1 game. First one here, WWF Attitude.
Had it when I was younger.
Picked it up for a couple bucks. I did not have this. I rented it a bunch of times. But I absolutely love this game. Used to play with my friend all the time, so really,
it's fun.
I love Attitude.
I know you didn't say much about it, but the SmackDown series I liked a lot. I know you didn't really like it that much,
wasn't that great.
I was a big fan of that and the WWF Attitude. So Acclaim came out with some really good wrestling games too.
Yeah, it's a really good game. But picked these two up for $2 a piece. Super happy with them. First one being Fantavision, which is a super early launch title for the PS2.
Very early, yeah.
It kind of looks like a fireworks game, I guess, a little bit. Like fireworks.
Yeah, I don't even really know. It might be type like rhythm game or shoot. I can't even tell. But yeah, it is an earlier release. I've never played it, but
for $2 I'm happy.
Yeah.
Then this one here, I haven't played this. I just watched a buddy of mine play this.
I love
back
this
in the day.
game.
Everyone loves this game. Everyone talks about it.
It's got such atmosphere to it. It's so good.
Good like soundtrack and all that.
You feel like you're playing in that time.
Yeah, that's what I usually hear. So very happy to pick up Grand Theft Auto Vice City for $2.
Especially if you like Scarface. That game's great because it generally is doing the Scarface story. Kind of.
Especially around that time, yeah. And third one here, Tekken Tag Tournament. Never played the Tag Tournament series. I love Tekken. It's one of my favorite fighting games.
I think that was at a separate place now, but that was $3.
Yeah, that was Salvation Army.
Yeah, Salvation Army for $3. But I got a PlayStation 3 Move controller. I do have the Move. I'm one of the unfortunate souls that decided to buy one. But you know what? It's not that bad for some of the fighting, shooting games. It's okay.
Especially having this thing now.
This will make it easier because I can sit there and move around on this bottom part right here. Boop, boop. This part here, and then being able to point around.
It's just kind of cool to have too for $3.
$3, yeah. We actually $2.99 right there. $2.99. It's cool to have anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Actually,
this one.
The funny story on this one is I literally had mentioned it to you 2 steps to 3 steps before. I was like, if you ever see this in a thrift store, pick it up for me. I've been looking for this one because I prefer this controller than any of the other ones, and that would be a Rock Band Xbox 360 controller because I spent a ton of money on games, or on songs on there, and this is the controller I enjoyed using.
It's good to get some use out of it after now and then. It's still a fun game too. I mean, I know no one ever really plays it. At least people don't talk about it anymore.
I do. I still play it every now and again.
Me too. No, actually, I really enjoyed the Beatles Rock Band one a lot.
Yeah, that was a great one. That one was good. The AC/DC one was pretty good too.
I never played the AC/DC one, but you know what, the Beatles one, I'm really disappointed they kind of gave up on the DLC.
Yeah.
I would have bought a ton of songs for that.
I would have too.
More, but whatever.
But I paid $3.99 for that one, and it was just really funny that it was literally a
second after saying it.
And next, I got
this thing is
play.
super cool. This is super awesome.
I got some plug and play stuff. This was $2.99 at our Value Village. Not our local. It was on the other end of the city, but
I think it's my local, kind of closer to me.
But this is Tetris.
Tetris plug and play. Just the design of it alone is pretty cool. Just the fact it's like blocks coming down.
It's super cool.
Yeah,
I collect plug and plays for the most part. They've been going into boxes lately just to save room, but this is one that I've been wanting to get, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Yep.
Next for $4.99, I just pick these up every time I see them because you can never have too many of them.
No.
And that is just
I got too many of them, so I kind of got them. But yeah, but still pretty good for $3.
Regular licensed Nintendo controller.
Official, yes.
Yeah, official, so that's good.
And I guess, next one I'll show off here, just because I guess you got more of a...
Yeah, I'll do this next lot. And then
next game for me, I've been looking for this game for a long ass time. I just kind of saw it randomly when we were checking out the games at one of the Value Villages, and I was like, boom, instantly grabbed it. That'd be rhythm heaven. So I just hear awesome things about this.
And you were just trying it a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, just kind of like an interesting little like flicking and weird things like that. But it's all rhythm based, so it's like really
looks
cool.
like a lot of fun.
Okay, so I'm gonna show off a couple of a couple here. Like I said, he did a little better today. Picked up a few more things.
Just picked up. It's not that I did better. It's just these ones you weren't picking up, and I picked up.
With that controller there, you did.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good. So we'll get to that in a minute. Here,
yeah. So for Beardman. Yep. I picked this up for him. If you don't know him, he's part of the Thrift Dwellers, and he's going for a complete GameCube collection. So this is specifically for him. That's Tonka Rescue Patrol.
Random.
Yeah, it's crap, but whatever. It's complete.
Something for his collection.
Yeah, something that. And I always, anytime I'm there and I see a GameCube game that I'm not going to buy, I always message him and just ask him if he needs it or not. And this one, he said he needed, so I grabbed it for him, and we're going to be doing a trade on that for... future game. I guess I'll show you on it.
Yeah,
I'll let you know what it is.
Because I have to do trade with Ian too.
Yeah, so
we'll
just run into it, do like a little video with him.
We'll do that.
Next, I love this series of games. I really do. A big fan of it.
Yeah.
Probably one of my favorite racers. But for the PlayStation 2, that's the original Burnout. Really cool. This is back before it was really a racer. This was more of like an arcade smash.
I was going to say, I've heard good things about the early games in this series. Kind of later down, they kind of lost their way.
It was really good up until Revenge was really good. It was still very much like this. And then after that, they started turning into like a Need for Speed style game. And it wasn't quite nearly as good as this one. But these ones are a lot of fun. And this one, I think, was $3.
Yeah, $3.
So I was happy to pay $3 for that. Also for $3, I've got the other one of it, but this is Dragon Ball Z. What is it? Budokai. I've got the other one for the PS2, so this was just another $3 game just to add to.
And these are pretty decent fighting games. Like, I'm actually a Dragon Ball Z fan. I do enjoy that anime. And these are actually really good. They're really faithful to the cartoon. A lot of them, they really make you feel like you're actually playing the show.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So pretty cool.
Decent. Yeah. So I was happy to pay just $3 for that. Also on that $3, which I picked up on a suggestion from you.
Yes, I love this game. This is super awesome.
But that is Time Splitters 2. This is what you were telling me is almost like a GoldenEye 007 style game.
For me, it feels like an homage to GoldenEye. Like the power bar is the same along the screen with the red and the blue. Just the controls feel similar. Just in general, it's a really good shooter for the PS2. It feels really dated at this point, but honestly, I really liked playing it when I popped it in a few months ago.
And again, all the ones that I showed you before, all complete in box. This one, unfortunately, is not. But for $3, I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me. Final thing I'm going to show on this little lot, and then we'll do our last, I guess, pickup of the weeks, I guess.
Yeah, basically.
Either way, we saw this in the
Play and Trade.
Play and Trade, and he was talking about, well, it's not that bad of a price because it was it's like a $30 game or something like that. Pretty close to a $30 game.
We just found it. Right
and then I found it at Value.
Again, another one of those ones we were talking about today. Just we should have talked about Little Samsons all day.
That's what we should have.
We really should have.
Panic Restaurants and Little Samsons, but in placement of that,
stadium events.
Parappa the Rapper for the PSP. Not one that I'm particularly interested in. I more bought this for trade. You know, it's all right to pick something up so you can trade it off. And that's what this one was for.
Well, here we went to go check out a pawn shop locally here. Now, you actually picked up something from this pawn shop as well.
Yep.
I tried to work out a deal where I kind of got a game for free. Didn't really work out the way I wanted to.
You got really close, though.
Really, she was considering it, right? She was almost like...
She shot you up $5.
Yeah, so I was like, whatever. So I didn't really have the extra money there. So I was like, whatever. I'll just pass on the other game. But I really want to get this. I've been hearing awesome things about this. I love Resident Evil. Really great series. And that would be Resident Evil Revelations on the Wii U. And I've been trying to pick up a lot of games for the Wii U. Really trying to build up my collection.
Bulk it up a little bit, yeah.
It's a really good system for anyone who hasn't played it. Really fun. And again, I hear awesome things about it. I hear it's a really good return to the survival horror.
Yeah, they bring it back to that.
Series. Yeah,
and it's cool because they really broke away from it on 5 and 6.
5 and 6, yeah.
Yeah, it became more of an action game than a survival horror. But this one does have a little bit more of the element. I do have this game. I have played it. It is a lot of fun.
So I'm gonna be excited to play that one.
So I guarantee you'll have a good time with it anyway.
And this is the other one you picked up from the same pawn shop.
At the same pawn shop.
Awesome pickup.
They were asking $30 for it. I talked them down to $20, and she had no problem doing that, but that's a Black Label Legend of Dragoon.
Yes.
Really good RPG for the PlayStation.
A really underrated RPG.
I think so too, yeah. It's one of the, it's on a lot of people hidden gems.
It looks amazing for like PS1 graphics, especially back in the day. I remember playing this on a demo just back in the day and just being like wowed and amazed by it. I never picked it up, but...
Yeah, and it's a decent condition. The case could be better, but like I mean,
it's replaceable. Let's put it that way.
That part came off. We can fix all that up. But the discs are all perfect. Just dusty. They got a lot of dog hair on them. But I checked. There's no scratches.
I might even have a black thing like this. I could hook you up.
That'd be perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's got the manual and everything. So for $20 for a black label Legend of Dragoon, I think that goes for like $40-50 or something like that.
Roughly. I think it kind of peaks in at like 35. Either way, for $20, still really
not that bad of a purchase. So
yeah. So this is going to be my pickup of the afternoon. Now, as soon as I first saw this, both of us were like, "Holy crap!" I kind of snagged because I guess I'm kind of needing pickups for our videos since you're kind of doing crazy lately.
I had no problem just saying, yeah, you take it. It's one that I am looking for, but
it's not complete. It doesn't have the manual, but I'm super happy to
have
this.
Complete.
Yeah,
semi-complete.
Punisher on the NES.
Very sweet.
So this video, I guess they just made a video, or Pat the NES Punk just made a video with Angry Video Game Nerd reviewing this, and apparently to him, he says it's a decent game.
He says it's one of the better LGN games out there.
I feel like I remember renting this back in the day, but I can't say for certain. So I'm just gonna be happy to plug it in and just give it a shot.
It's a typical rail shooter with some platform elements in it too. Yeah. It's got a little bit of everything in there. It's a really good game. Lots of fun. I remember playing it when I was younger, so I was really happy with that. Next one that I got, I already have this. I have one, but this is my second one, which makes
they're not easy to find.
No, they are really hard to find, actually.
And when you find them, $20 or more.
Yeah, the one that I found, because I bought the system, then I bought the controller, then I now bought a second controller.
Together.
Yeah, I pieced it together. I guess now I just need to find a box, eh? But that would be the NES Dogbone controller, probably the most comfortable controller.
I was about to say, like the nice curve, like it has the curves of the SNES controller.
Yeah, they're really
the functionality
nice
of the NES one.
You can get reproductions that look a lot like it and have the same sort of feel.
They don't feel. But personally, I don't feel like.
Yeah, I don't like them as much either. But this is last time I bought one retail wise was about $35. And this one I managed to snagged it for $8.
Plus tax, awesome deal. That's super awesome.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that. And this now makes me have a complete NES 2 top loader. I've got 2 controllers and the system, so I'm really, really happy only having to pay $8 for that. So, box is the next thing I'm looking for. One of these days I'll come across it. We're probably going to try and do a few more of these every now and again. Maybe not as often as, say, like the Thrift Brothers, because they go all the time. But
well, it's kind of their main.
It's their thing.
Yeah.
So we will do these every now and again, but not all the time. Don't always expect them. We tend to go out on our own and do our own things and then meet up and do our stuff.
You seem to usually work out better, because you never know, especially if you ever find, like, that big lot.
Oh, hey, look, there's a Samson.
There's a little Samson.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. that might be a bit of an issue if it ever came up one day. So either way, we'll definitely do this every once in a while.
Yeah, every now and again. If we have some extra time, we'll do it. So, again, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.
So I guess our question for today, since we're checking out thrift stores today, what's your best thrift store or maybe even pawn shop finds? We checked out a few pawn shops today.
Those hidden gems in the dusty corners of a store. What was your best find?
I guess, Ed, let's start with you first.
Mine was Earthbound. I found an Earthbound for $40 in a shop, and yeah, it was around the time that they were going for about 120, so it wasn't at its highest peak, but it was still pretty high out there, and I got it for $40. So I was pretty happy with that. That'd probably be my best hidden find.
My best find ever would be the $5 Wild Guns I picked up.
Awesome
Went into a crappy pawn shop, just did not think I was going to walk out of there with anything, and picked out an amazing gem. I mean, to see what that game is going for now, the fact that I picked it up for $5, I'm just like, wow, I'm super happy.
Yeah, it's one that I'm looking to get because it is a really good
it's a good game, as opposed to like all the other expensive games that kind of suck. That's actually really awesome.
It's up there. It's one of the ones that you pay for quality. It's not necessarily just rarity. You actually are paying to get a really good game. So you let us know what your best find was. I'm definitely interested. I love hearing when people find really good things. It doesn't give me the jealousy thing. I actually really enjoy it.
Oh yeah, me neither. Yeah, I'm never just like, fuck you, goddamn you.
How'd you find that? Like, I never have those Luigi death stares. For finding a game.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching. We're going to be showing off some latest stuff later on. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next week. Never put those controllers down.